Hello folks, Jerry here, and today it's time for a brand new Top Drives update. Now it's called European New Wave and it's bringing over 300 new cars. So what I wanted to do first is open up a 10 times ceramic to see how many of the new cars we can get. I saved a bunch of money by, basically not upgrading any new cars, but let's start off and see if we get any new cars. And then we're gonna go ahead and basically go through all of the new cars from the update to see what is worth wishlisting. Now there are a lot of new cars, mainly from Volvo, Citroen, and the new brand in this game, Skoda. And we have a lot of Skodas over here in Slovenia, and that was basically the first car from the new update. It was a Volvo something, but I went through it a bit too quickly, so we're gonna have to wait and see if that is any good. But yeah, a lot of people have mixed feelings about this update, mainly because, this is also new. Quite happy with that. Yeah, a lot of people have mixed feelings on this update because, and this is fairly reasonable, European Revolution, which was the previous similar update to this, didn't bring over any amazing cars. So, okay, we start off with the super rares. So hopefully we get at least one super rare or better from the new update. I would be quite happy with that. So far this is looking like a pretty bad time standout, even though we are building up the RQ. Plus I need a lot of fuse material, and there we go, the Ford Puma ST. Now I have a lot of conflicting opinions on this car because I love the original Ford Puma and this is clearly not a coupe, but oh well, I'll definitely take that though. Let's see if we manage to get any ultra rares, and oh my god! Oh hell yeah, this is actually an amazing car. It has standard tires, it is brand new. I did get a sneak peek of the new cars by the way, but this is gonna be fantastic. Has standard tires, it's super lightweight. This is a really good car to get. Next up, okay, we are up to 49 RQ. Let's see if we manage to get anything great. Okay, a lot of 49s. Okay, 53 and a Morgan. Okay, you know what, that's fuse material, I'll take it. Anyways, let's go through the new cars now. First off, let's see, I think we got we got 4 cars. Shit, never mind, I have terrible short-term memory, but hey, that's really good. I'll definitely take the Caterham, I'll take the Cougar Hybrid, I'll also take the Puma ST. I would prefer to get the Fiesta ST since I have one in real life, but hey, this one also really cool to get. And since this was my first car, I'll also lock it, even though the stats don't look too fantastic. Yeah, I just loaded up this game brand new on BlueStacks on my main profile, but let's go ahead and check out European New Wave. So I feel like we should go by manufacturer, so let's start off with the first one, which is Ariel. So this thing, okay, I feel like it's gonna compare to the other Caterhams. I feel like it's gonna be in line with that. It's obviously really light, but it's a price car, so I don't feel like that one matters too much for us. We have Automobili. Wow, what an amazing name for a car company, but shit, these actually look quite good. So 1.80 to 60, this thing, considering it's 105 RQ, these two should have amazing mid-range, so looking forward to that, but that is a brand that I have never heard of in my life. Next up, Bizzarini, another brand which is from Italy apparently, but I have never heard from them. They do remind me of, what's this, like the Maserati Bora? Like this really reminds me of that somehow. It's also from the 60s, so I guess it's like a similar time period. But oddly enough, this is actually a 2021 car. Wow, that's curious. It's obviously low. But hey, that looks pretty sick. I think this is probably gonna be like a challenge reward car, which, you know what, I'll definitely take that. Next up, let's see, we have Bugatti, and I have already checked out all these 3 out, but unfortunately all of these are price cars, which I feel like they could at least make one of them not a price car. but oh well, it is what it is. They're still Bugattis, they're still gonna gain a lot of hype whenever they come out, even though Bugatti isn't really as amazing as it used to be in top drives, but it is what it is. And why do I keep on always going to collections and tags instead of manufacturers? Hey, oh well. Anyways, a Caterham. So we already got the Super Rare, which I'm really excited about. I mean, this thing, less than 500 kilograms, and it has standard tires. This is gonna be the new wet slalom king for Super Rare. I am sure of it. And this one also has standard tires, which is quite impressive. I feel like it's gonna be better than the RQ65 standard tire Caterham, which I already have 2 of. So this coming into the game, I'm a bit jealous. I want this now as well. But yeah, not a lot of Caterhams, which is still perfectly fine. And I just went to that thing again. Anyways, never mind. I'm new to this whole gameplay recording thingy. But next up, Citroen, and I feel like we are gonna get some wishlist cars from here. Obviously, the standout out of all of these is this thing, because it looks absolutely disgusting. So let's not give that too much attention, because there are a lot of rally Citroens over here, and I am so excited. I mean, first of all, the Xara WRC, this thing is going directly into the wish list. I don't give a shit. I love rally cars from this period, and I love that they are getting the recognition that they deserve in top drives, and this one has an amazing photo as well. Then we have a couple of C4s. Okay, so this one is not a price car. This one is, and this one is as well. Fun fact, DS3, I had one in real life, but it obviously was not the rally car. Still though, the Citroen C3, I'm gonna wishlist this one, because it's the one that my mom has, even though it's obviously not the rally version. I mean, that would just be kind of obscene. But the Xantia as well, this car is like the epitome of why I love top drives, because they're like all these quirky and weird cars that I have never heard of, but I see them and I'm like, oh my god, this is something that I really want. I'm not gonna be wishlisting it because it is a price car, but that is absolutely sick, and I'll definitely go for it whenever I have the time. Now, Citroen brings us a lot of off-road tire cars, which are basically like the best niche. This one going directly onto the wish list as well, and so is the C3 as well. That's quite sick. That's gonna get over 100 handling, and now we have a bunch of, okay, so we have another DS3. This one is the rally spec, and the C2 now, I don't know, but I think that the C2, just judging from the stats, is gonna be quite a bit better, even though now I see that the DS3 is low ground clearance and the C2 is medium. But if this thing is lighter, then I think it's gonna perform better, so I'm gonna wishlist that one. And I'm definitely gonna be wishlisting the Saxo as well. I mean, this thing, okay, one ton, but still, the handling is gonna go up to 95. That's quite impressive, and I feel like it's gonna be one of the best French cars for its RQ. I actually really like the picture on this, and that's I love the color. Anyways, obviously I should also wishlist this one because it's gonna be the best handling off-road tire, ultra rare, which is very impressive. And seeing how handling matters the most for off-road cars, yeah, I'm gonna have to wishlist that one as well. Okay, a lot of older French rally cars coming with this update, which is really cool. I love that the game is actually getting like more variety in terms of off-road tire cars. This one also has amazing stats. Look at that top speed. I'm definitely gonna be wishlisting that. I don't think the picture is the best that it could possibly have, but still. That's really cool to see in the game. So many new cars with this update, it's absolutely insane, even though like some of these Citroens look kinda disgusting. I mean, what's this? Come on, like, yeah, the French definitely have the quirky looking cars, but granted, some of these are absolutely beautiful. We have the Pyramid car over here, which is just fantastic. And I love the fact that we are getting an update where a lot of, you know, these cars that we are seeing on the screen right now, I get to see basically every day in real life. Also, look at this. The one of the one of the biggest meme cars in the whole game. The Citroen 2CV is gonna get like an off-road version. Of course, I'm gonna add that to the wish list. That's so quirky, I love it. Also, this thing, come on, like 28 top speed. Oh my god, I got a feeling I could beat this like fucking running or some shit. Anyways, so that's it for Citroens. Okay. Definitely exceeded my expectations, honestly, with the amount of sick rally cars that it brought to the table. But next up, what we have is, well, I should probably select all here. We have 4. Okay, so we already got a bunch. And there are a lot of vans here, oddly enough. Okay, 2 tons, but seriously, 103 RQ. Okay. Another car with 4-wheel drive and slick tires, which kind of defeats the purpose, but you know, it is what it is. Dude, this is sick. Like, I have always loved these transit, basically like full-on race cars, just because I think they look majestic, honestly. So, okay, we have the new Fiesta ST. I'm gonna wishlist that one because I want to collect every Fiesta ST in the game, even though there's not a whole lot, but hey, that's pretty cool. Also, the Focus, I feel like, I really wish that they made the Fiesta that I have in this particular color, because green looks fantastic on those cars. And we already have the Puma ST, even though I would say it's like probably the one that I would want the least out of those. But hey, we got it, it's a new update car, I'll definitely take it. Also gonna wishlist this thing because I feel like there's not a lot of low RQ rares with 4-wheel drive and performance tires, and I like the picture on that one as well. I have to say, I really prefer like a lot of these older cars, and we have a lot of like hot Fiestas and Escorts in here as well, which is really cool to see. Not a lot of Fords though, but this brand did get like a lot of revamps already, so I suppose it's only fair that, you know, the focus has been put on other brands this time around. Next up, what we have is one car from Koenigsegg, and it's gonna be the Gemera, and this thing looks sick in that color. But, you know, it's a prize car. The odds of me getting that as a prize car, not the best. So let's keep on moving here. And we have McMurtry. Hopefully I'm not butchering that, but this thing has, oh my god, 119 RQ for this thing. It weighs just slightly under a ton, 100 handling. This thing is gonna have, I'm calling it, this is gonna have the best mid-range in the entire game. Probably not gonna be getting that one because I feel like the price, the Tri-Series for that is gonna be an absolute bloodbath. But hey, it's just you know, it's another new brand, which that's really cool. Now we have a couple of radicals here, and I have to admit, like, this brand gives off the vibe that, you know, there's gonna be a couple of legendaries in here, but I'll just never be able to get one. Maybe I'll get like the prize car or some shit. It's been the same with Gumparts and Koenigseggs. I have never gotten a Gumpart. I have never unpacked a Koenigsegg, so it's like, yeah, this brand looks really cool. Honestly, I mean, all of the cards look quite similar, but that's perfectly fine, and I really hope that I get one day. But from my past experiences, I don't know, like, it just seems like one of those brands that I would never be able to unpack anything from. Anyways, next up, I think that we perhaps like missed a major brand or something. That seems like something I would do. Oh shit, yeah, it's Skoda. So Skoda is one of the most common brands that you would see on this road, I mean on our roads over here in Slovenia. And straight off the bat, look, the Octavia WRC, this thing looks amazing. I don't give a shit if it doesn't have the best stats. This is going straight into the wish list because I love that this car is in the game. So we're gonna wishlist that. There's also the Fabia, which has very good handling as well. A lot of off-road cars coming in with this update, which is cool. The Superb unfortunately has absolutely shit stats, and then we have a couple of other Superbs and a Kodiaq as well. And there's also this thing, which has 227 top speed. Obviously terrible handling, but it is front-wheel drive. So this would be something that I would really want to get. This is gonna be a meta breaker, especially for the front wheel drive segment of top drives, and that's really cool. A Skoda Felicia. I think this is the first game in which I see a Felicia, and I'm gonna wishlist that. My granddad had a car like that, so that's really sick. A couple of these like Skodas I don't think are gonna excite people too much, but it's really cool that we get to see cars like the Yeti and the Kodiaq in the game, because they're so like underrepresented when it comes to racing games, so that's really cool. Now Skoda also has basically my most hated car of all time, which I believe we will see eventually, who knows. Also, yeah, so yeah, it's this. Obviously not the RS version, but the Skoda Fabia is just the most soulless car that I have ever driven. But before I get back to my hatred of the Fabia, this thing looks absolutely beautiful. That's gonna go in the wish list. So also this, because my dad had a Skoda Octavia Estate, not the RS version, but still. So yeah, this is horrible. I hate this car. I drove one for like when I was delivering food, and it had the most atrocious everything that I have ever seen in a car. It was quite soulless, so I'm just not a huge fan of the Skoda Fabias, even though if I got to drive like a faster car, well, like a faster version of that car, I feel like I would love it. I mean, the Fabia RS does seem really cool, but unfortunately the one that I had just sucked ass. The Skoda Favorite, not the favorite, but the Favorite. This is sick. This is sick. This is giving me like some serious nostalgia, and the Felicia Fun as well. That is beautiful. And also some older cars. I feel like this is the oldest car in the game now. It's from 1929. But yeah, not I think we got more Hyundais in the previous update than we did Skodas with this one, but still, that's really cool. Next up, what we have is Talbot, which has only one car, and it's this. I know that a lot more Talbots exist in real life, so I don't know why they only added one, but oh well, it is what it is. Maybe that's gonna be for like the future update, but hey, at least it's a new brand, even though it's obviously not gonna be a car that's gonna be like melting faces and shit. So let's go to Zenvo first, and then we're gonna finish off with Volvo. So yeah, look, the Zenvos are really cool cars, but if I'm being perfectly honest, these five, like, they all just seem like the exact same car, so I have a feeling it's gonna be like another Gumpert situation, but it is what it is. I would love to get any one of these. Please, game, if you feel like giving me legendaries, please give me new update legendaries. And finally, we're gonna have Volvo, if I manage to get to it eventually. Come on. Come on, here you go, 83 new Volvos, and we're gonna start off with this. So, okay, I feel like this is gonna be quite similar to that BMW Legendary prize car that was given out like a while ago. It doesn't even have 2 tons, so it's pretty cool. It does have a good 0 to 60, no top speed, but the handling, I don't know, it seems like passable, even though the Mitsubishi Legendary cars with standard tires, I feel like those are still like the better option. So a lot, actually, look, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, all of these Volvos, except like maybe the best one, this one, wait, is that a Ferrari badge, like on the side there? That looks really cool, actually. I'm gonna wishlist that. Plus, like, if you want to get any one of these, I feel like this is the one that you would want to get because it has like the best handling and everything. I feel like a lot of these Volvo SUVs are gonna be kind of painful when you unbox them, even though, you know, they're gonna be fine because they're still the new update cars. I feel like they might become a pain in the ass later down the road. But I really do like Volvos, especially, oh, that's sick, that's sick. I'm gonna wishlist that. Look, I'm not even going about the stats here, I just really like the picture of that, so let's go ahead and add that. And a lot of other Volvos. I think that Volvo was really underrepresented when it came to top drives, because with the European Revolution they added like what, barely any cars. I think there was like less than 50, but obviously there's a few more cool Volvos in the game now. Even though I do have to admit I was way more hyped up with the Skoda and especially the Citroen. I mean, the Citroen has had so many off-road tire cars, which is absolutely amazing. So here are basically all the highest RQ cars with the update, and yeah, it's a lot of Radicals and Zenvos and you know, other various brands, but just the fact that we are getting so many off-road tire legendaries really excites me. It seems like the meta is changing, and a lot of these pictures, look, Top Drives has really stepped up their game when it comes to pictures, so it's really nice to see. Plus, you know, we did get ourselves 2 new super rares from the new update, both of which I will happily take. So, what cards from the update do you guys want to get? Let me know in the comment section down below. My name is Jerry, and thank you guys for watching. Take care.